Hey guys, this is Christine, and today I have a video for y'all about how to manage time. Well, there really isn't a specific way to manage your time. It's really up to you, but I just want to share with you guys how I manage my time. So I think time management is honestly a skill, and that's a good thing because skill is something you can develop and you can cultivate and you can keep improving on. So my time management skills, I think, is quite good. Of course, it took years to kind of get it where I want it to be, but it's a skill, like I said, so you can definitely work on it. I'm currently a junior, and so I think I have a pretty good understanding of what it takes to be a pre-med, as in like what kind of commitments you have to make, what kind of sacrifices you have to make, how you have to organize your time, and just pretty much how to jam bazillion things in one day. Because we're expected to do research, we're expected to shadow, we're expected to be active in our organizations, take leadership roles. We're expected to do well on our MCAT, which is an 8-hour exam with like basically all your prerequisites. On top of that, we're expected to maintain a great GPA, all while trying to have friends, like balance your social life, making sure that you're taking care of your family, taking care of yourself by eating well, meal prepping, and like working out, just like so many things you have to do, and you're still only given 24 hours in a day. So what do? You time manage. And I'm just gonna go, I guess, step by step. So first, I would like to share this little guy right here. This is a calendar. It's a monthly calendar. So how I organize my time is monthly, weekly, and daily. So I always have one of these calendars by my desk. I think I got this from a bank for free. So I could show you, this is where I keep all my important dates. I'm gonna try to find an example. Okay, here we go. So I told you that I use a color coding system, I think earlier in my video, or not this video, but in one of my older ones. And red pretty much stands for important things, so exams are important. And this is where I keep like all of my big dates, like exam dates, oral presentation dates, due dates. I don't keep like homework due dates on here because that'll just like overwhelm this calendar. This is just a very clean representation of what I have going on that week and that month. So, yeah, for example, like I have, it says Physics 1, sorry, this is backwards. Right, like here it says Physics 1, so I had like Physics 1 unit exam, French exam, OChem exam. This is from last year. Not last year, sorry, last semester. And then I put review dates, I put eye doctor appointments, marathons, registration dates, yeah. And then I sometimes I think I checked it off, and just because I'm like, yes, I'm done with that test. So yeah, that's so I have a monthly calendar of my important big dates, and that it also includes like my personal life as well, like weddings, like big dinners or something like that. So yes, monthly calendar. And then I organize my week with this Timetable Planner. So I purchase this every semester. It's an investment. I mean, it's not, like Kate Spade or Lily Pulitzer $40, $50 planner, but it's like around 15 or 20. And my school sells this at a supply store. I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon, but it's called Academic Time Master. And what I really like about this planner is that It's organized by time. So as you can see, it starts from 7 a.m. and then it ends to 7 p.m. And so this way, I can really see how much chunk of free time I have between classes or between obligations, and then I'm able to fit in all of my, to-do list. So I guess I will go, okay, so that's my weekly. And then I'm gonna, after I introduce you to this one, I'm going to show you how I organize my day. So I also have like a regular planner. This is from Korea. My roommate got this for me when she was in Korea, but you can find this anywhere. Target has some. And this is pretty much every day. I just write down what I have to get done. My school assignments, basically. And so this is how I do it. Every morning, I wake up and then I just sit down on my desk right here. And then I take a sticky note. And then I just write down everything I have to accomplish that day. So before I sleep, the night before, I usually, wrap my day up and then I write down all the things that I didn't accomplish. Because, let's be real, like, you set up expectations, but, we're learning difficult material, and sometimes what you thought would take 1 hour takes you 3 hours, and that's okay. So I just, carry the unscratched out list down so I could accomplish it the next day. I could finish it the next day. And so, yeah, this like pretty much has everything that I need to accomplish. So I just look at this and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I need to get done. But for my daily planning, I use this. So on my sticky note, I write down, what I have to accomplish for each class. So for example, right here, I have OChem lab, and it says I have to do my pre-lab, my online assignment, discussion, write-up, intro, lecture. So I wrote that out just so I know, like, just so I don't carry two things, just so I'm carrying this. And then what I like to do is, do you see those like blue highlighted? So those are my actual lecture time, and I highlight it so that it's actually blocked off. And everything else, like the empty times, I could organize it however I want to get my stuff done. And if you can see, there's like a priority checklist that you can use. So this is also a tactic that my dad taught me. He used to work at IBM for like decades, and this is how they teach their employees how to time manage efficiently and just to, maximize your day. And so what you do is you write your objectives, you write everything that you need to get accomplished that day, and then you prioritize them. And so I guess for us, it's like prioritizing by deadline. And this really helps because sometimes I'm like, well, I really want to study biochem, so I kind of neglect something that's actually due like in 2 days just to study what I feel like studying, which, it's okay. But when you're in a time crunch, maybe not the smartest idea. So yeah, and then after I create my priority list, and then I have like my time course, blocked off, and I have like an idea of where and what time I'm free, I just fit it in. I try to fit in everything. So if I think, studying for French is going to take 3 hours, I try to find a 3-hour gap or 3-hour chunk that will work throughout the day. And so it's kind of like a puzzle piece. I fit it in somehow. And then I try my best to abide by it. Of course, I'm human, so sometimes like I'll get distracted, or sometimes like I'm just eating a lot and it just takes up all my time. But it works. It kind of, even though you don't get it perfectly down, it at least gives you an idea of what you should be doing and if you're falling really behind or if you are okay, So yeah, like today was quite busy. Actually, I have my Friday schedule right here. Today's Friday, October 30th. And so in the morning I had my French, and then I had a French quiz, and then I had biochem, And those are my courses. And the rest of the day I was actually free until 7 o'clock, which I had a small group Bible study. But so yeah, I just like chunked it off. I'm like from 10 to 11, I'm gonna do this. 12 to 1, lunch. And then 1 to 3, study MCAT and study biochem. And yeah, so that's how I organize my time. So I guess the key thing to take away from this is really writing out all your to-do list, so your objectives, and prioritizing them and fitting it in your schedule by writing out the times, like 7 to 8, I'm going to do this and that. Something else that I should mention. Oh, so when you are a planner, I'm a huge planner. I love planning. Ever since I was little, like I would plan my birthday parties like 2 months in advance. I love planning. And so sometimes, or oftentimes, it's very frustrating when things don't go my way. But as I'm growing up, I'm learning that a lot of things in life they don't go your way. And so if you are a planner like I am, you are gonna get discouraged a lot. And I did. My freshman year, my sophomore year, I was always so, I'm sorry, the lighting is so terrible. I was always so frustrated at myself because I had all these expectations and like an image of my day, what it should look like. And of course, I'm human, and sometimes it takes me a while to do things. I would like go to bed and be like, crap, I didn't get like half of the things that I thought I would get done. And so it was really, it wasn't a pleasant experience, I guess, while trying to perfect my time management. But I also learned a really valuable lesson is that when you're, time planning, this is really important, and it's very helpful when you are going through a really hectic week. Like this week, this was definitely necessary because I had 3 exams, 2 quizzes, lab report due, and then I have a bunch of other obligations. So it was so crucial that I I planned it out so I could fit in all those important things. But like when honestly, I love spontaneity too. I don't think life should always be about plan A. If you knew everything that was supposed to happen, and like I don't know, you really can't enjoy and appreciate life because you're always constantly thinking about the future, like what you have to do next. You're not really living in the present moment. And so I think if you remember that, of course, exception to big, huge, busy weeks, when you're feeling kind of down that you weren't able to accomplish something, or you feel like going out and just having fun because you've studied so hard all weekend, like treat yourself. I always make sure that on Thursdays after class I go for a really long run, like an hour-long jog outside, and I don't care. Like I used to be so anal about this, like, oh, you can't have fun, like you can't do this, you have to get down to the library and study. But allowing yourself to enjoy the present moment actually refreshes you and allows you to appreciate so much more in life, and it kind of fires you up to do more, and it motivates you to maximize your time. So yeah, I hope this helps. Let me know if you guys have any other requests. I'm thinking about setting up an email maybe so we can communicate on a more personal level if you want. I'm also really into fitness and healthy eating. So I would love to do like how to stay active as a student, or maybe like meal prep or what I eat in a day video. I love those videos. I like the whole like what I eat in a day and like what my workout routine is a day. Like I like those videos on YouTube. Those are really fun. I'm also really into, doing my QTs, so I could really share those with you. Like whatever you guys have requests, whether it's academic or not, let me know down below. And I would really like to create some content that you guys will enjoy, because I saw like my subscribers, it was like 58 or something. That means 58 people are watching whatever I post. So I mean, like that's not a huge number like compared to big YouTubers, but to me that's like more than I expected. So I want to help y'all. I hope this helps, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.